Bitcoin bull market started. Bitcoin is currently trying to break the 30k resistance. If so, 38k is in sight and the bull market is confirmed. Where will Bitcoin go the coming days? Let's find it out in today's analysis. Hello people, I'm the NakedTrader and today I will analyze Bitcoin, USDT, Home Depot Incorporated, Injective USDT, Chainlink USDT, Warner Bros. And Ethereum. So let's start with the weekly performance of the crypto market. As you can see, a lot of green numbers this week. HEX about 180%, PLS at 33%, STX 23%, Bitcoin Silver 57%, Chainlink 26%, and on and on. Only a few were red, but most of the coins were green. From the weekly, I will change to the daily. Also, still a green day. A few red ones: XRD, STX, EOS, ZEC. Okay, but most of them are still green, so that's very nice. That's what we like to see. And from here, let's go to coin market cap. Currently, the fear and greed index is neutral, scoring 54. Total market cap of 1.13 trillion, 24-hour volume of 42.39 billion. And the top 10 coins are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, XRP, Solana, Cardano, Dogecoin, and Tron. And from here, let's go to the weekly performance of the stock market. Slightly different than the old coins, as most of them are red this week. A lot of red numbers. NVIDIA almost 9%, Apple more than 3% down, Google 1%, Meta 1.92%, Tesla more than 15% down, Amazon. So that is the stock market overview. And from here, let's kick off to Bitcoin. Starting at the weekly chart, we had a nice green week so far, about 14 hours to close this candle. Now we are at the resistance of 30k at the weekly chart over here. So let me show the weekly levels. And if we manage to break the 30k level, I think 38 is the next stop, and then 46k. So yes, bull market is almost confirmed. After the gain of 30k, then next stop 38. So from the weekly, let's change to the daily and make last week's plan visible. They've changed this to the upside. Okay. So we had a nice rally since last week, and if you had played this scenario over here, you could have had about more than 12%. So congratulations if you did. I hope you took some profits and increased your stop loss. So this scenario is not valid anymore, and this scenario also not valid anymore. Do we already have a daily gain here? Not yet. We do have a daily gain from the last drop off over here. So that is the candle of yesterday. But I also want to see the gain of this whole area, and that might be today. Okay, and what can we expect for now? Let me open this. Let me remove some brushes. There's a nice uptrend. I prefer to hold as high as possible to continue the strength. Okay. Let me change to the 4-hour. Okay. So I'll add some new scenarios. Either a test of 29,265 and then continue to go up. That's a very aggressive one. Or a test at 28,800 and then trying to break the 30k. This one that was still in play, a test of 27,200. And of course, the fourth scenario is a test of 36 straight away, pullback around 30 and then trying to aim higher. So 4 possible scenarios from now. And from Bitcoin USDT, I will go to Home Depot, starting at the monthly chart. It's trying to find support somewhere. And let me add a few monthly levels. Okay, it did try to hold the low over here, the 258. And after that, a rejection so far from this point over here, the 328. This is an important point because it brought it to the all-time high. And it rejected, went down. Small gain, monthly gain, but it went down again. Let's go to the weekly. At the weekly, these are rejections. Okay, so what can we expect? So either a test of the 313 rejection, then it will go back all the way to 258 and try to go up from there. If it loses support of 258, then I will aim for next entry around 207, trying to go up from there. This can also be in a straight move down to 258, or if it loses support, it go lower to 207. Okay, or a fourth scenario will be we'll go up, test of 364, pull back around 313, and then trying to break the 364, aiming for all-time high. So these are the 4 scenarios for Home Depot, and from Home Depot I will go to Injective USDT, starting at the daily chart. I've charted this one somewhere in July, probably July the 16th. And if you have entered slightly aggressive around 634, you could have had about 44% profits. So congratulations if you did. Team NakedTrader, we tried to do our best and make the best profits here. So very nice. And now it is at the resistance point at $9.30, currently at $8.96. So what can we expect for now, the coming days? So actually the scenarios are in play. So either again create a higher high and test of $10.68, pullback at $9.30, aiming for $11.94. This one is also still valid. So rejection, pullback around $7.64, and then aiming to break the $9.30, aiming for $10.68. This one played out. And I will add another one. Rejection over here at the $9.30. And then go back to $5.72 and trying to break the $7.60. And if it loses support of $5.72, then the next support is at $4.16 and trying to go up from there. So these are the scenarios for Injective USDT, and from Injective I will go to Chainlink. Okay, so I've charted this one also in July, probably the 13th or 16th. I will post a link in the description, and if you had played this one with an entry at $7.38, you could have had more than 30% profit. So congratulations if you did. Don't forget to take profits and increase your stop loss. So today is important. With today's candle we can have the gains above the $8.60. Let's make this invisible. I want to go to the weekly. So that is looking nice because the next stop is $12.14 and even higher. $12.14, $15.48, and then the next stop is around $18.80. Okay, let's go to the daily. This one is not valid anymore. In this scenario also not. This one played out very nice. Okay, what can we expect now? Either a pullback around $8.90, 19, and then aiming for the $12.14. Or it will go straight up from here, test the $12.14, pullback around $9.48, and then aiming for $15.48. And the last scenario is we will go back to the start of the impulse around $7.38, but that is a weak one. I prefer to see the two aggressive ones. So either an entry at $8.19 or another gain, and then an end pullback entry at $9.48, because that is bull market trading sentiment. It goes on and on and on. Okay, and from Chainlink USDT, I will go to Warner Bros. I will start at the monthly chart. Doesn't look good. Almost at all-time lows. This is the last monthly low, which caused a small rally, and we would like to defend it, the $9.48. Okay, let's change to the weekly. Let's go back to the past, see what we can find. Okay. Okay, I will add some scenarios for the coming days. So what can we expect? Either a test of somewhere between $9.06 and $9.48, and trying to go up from there. If it managed to go up, and then we would like to see a gain of, let's say, $15.62, pullback with the entry around $11.75, aiming for $20.24. If it loses support of $9.06, then the next entry is around $6.88, but not looking good. I would recommend you to wait on the lower time frame confirmation, because it can also test even lower around $5.35, and if it falls to support of $5.35, then it's looking very bad and we will produce new all-time lows. Okay, and from Warner Bros. Discovery, I will go to Ethereum USDT, also starting at the weekly chart. Small green week this week. Also almost 14 hours to close this candle. Okay, let me show last week's scenario. Looking weaker than Bitcoin still. If you had played last week's long, then you could have had more than 5%, so congratulations. But it's looking still weaker than Bitcoin. So this move is still valid. Test of 1776, pullback around 1590, and then trying to break 1776. This one also still valid. So rejection of 1643 and trying to test lower around 1488. This one also valid. If it loses support of 1488, the next test is around 1426. And this one also valid. Worst case, we will test support of 1279 if it loses support of 1488 and 1426. So nothing much changed with Ethereum. So keep in mind, Bitcoin is looking much stronger currently than Ethereum. So that was it for today. Thank you guys for watching today's episode. Subscribe, smash the like button, please. It will help me a lot. Follow me in the socials. And see you guys Wednesday. Have a nice Sunday. Laters.